Today for story time, we are reading a book about a storm on a farm. It is called Thunderstorm. Say the title with me. Thunderstorm. Now, there's not very many words. It just tells us the time of the day. So it's mostly a wordless picture book illustrated by Arthur Geisert. He's the illustrator, which means he drew the, you need to be on your bottom in your chair. That's the directions. What are they doing on the cover? Hauling hay, moving hay, working in the barn. A tornado? We're going to see a tornado in this story? Let's find out.
Yeah, we're going to see a tornado.
Here's a picture of the storm on the end page. It says Thunderstorm, illustrated by Arthur Geisert. Here's the other title page, Thunderstorm, illustrated by Arthur Geisert. Got a lot of hay. I got a lot of hay on that trailer.
There's a tornado.
We will see.
There's another tornado.
On Saturday afternoon, we were hauling hay at 12:15 on July 15th when lightning struck the electric line. It crackled and sparked, and we worried it was going to start a fire.
Why not fire? Isn't a tornado coming?
At 12:20, most of the animals were kind of making their way to their homes because the storm clouds had come rolling in across the sky.
I know there's a tornado.
We were making our way across the farm.
It's wet and
At
died.
12:55, the storm was getting closer, and we were unloading the hay bales into the barn. Who does she need? Carter, walking feet. So they're unloading the hay bales into the barn. What will they use the hay bales for? Animals for what?
For eating.
Well, some animals eat hay. Do some animals sleep on a hay bed? Yeah, some do. Some
Like
like that.
Yeah.
And at 1:08 p.m. on excuse me, what was the date again? July 15th, a super small tornado touched down on the ground and stirred up a bunch of wood from the fence and things from the places like the hen house, the pig pens. And it was really windy and dark in the sky. At 1:40, we got to the clothesline. It had started raining, and it was hard to take the clothes off the line because the wind was whipping it around so much. So it was wet and windy. And even some of the shingles were starting to fly off the house. It was so windy. That's like how windy it was yesterday. At 2:25, we were in the house drying the clothes inside, except the roof was leaking. We had to use buckets, pots, pans to catch the drip, drip, drip of the rain.
On top of the bucket.
Outside, the wind was blowing the flowers around and really whipping up a storm. But by 2:35, things had kind of cleared up, and we were back in the truck, taking the trailer of hay to where we needed to go. Birds were back in the sky, and it wasn't as dark, even though there were still some storm clouds around, because the storm wasn't over. Way off by our farm, we noticed another tornado touched down, and we wondered, gosh, is that tearing up our farm? I hope the house is okay and the barn. But we kept driving to the garage where we could fix and work on the truck at 3 p.m. And by this time, the storm was really pouring down the rain. It was thud, thud, thudding on the roof of the garage. And it was pounding on the grass and the dirt and making a lot of water. But we were comfortable inside the garage. And at 3:45, we started driving back towards the farm where that tornado had touched down. And as we came around the road, lightning lit up the sky and struck a tree branch. And we were again worried about lightning starting a fire. We did not make it home. Turn your voice off. At 3:51, we had to stop and wait under because the storm was so hard. The rain was pouring on the windshield, even the window wipers couldn't keep up. So we waited under the bridge until the storm passed. Bailey, go see Miss Tracy. And we didn't know it, but at 3:53, the wind and the tornado was really tearing up our farmhouse and our barn and our yard, the gate, the fences, trees, pig pens, dog houses, chicken coops, doors and windows. Oh boy, it was a mess. But by 4:30, we were back at the farm, and you know what we thought? We shall just have to fix and repair what got broke and build new stuff. So a friend came over with some lumber, which is a bunch of wood, to help secure the house and the barn. And he helped us put our roof back on our house and secure our barn so our animals could be safe. And we worked all afternoon making sure the house was safe. My mom and I mopped up water in the basement. We had to patch holes in the house and secure the rooms. We ate in the afternoon sun at 6:05, and by 6:15, it looked like a normal day on the farm again. It was sunny, peaceful, and it smelled of fresh farm smells. And that is Thunderstorm, as read to you by Mr. Beam and his group of